Hey everybody, Mac Lane here, and this is my new book, Lovin Life. And instead of reading a passage from Lovin Life, what I thought we would do just for fun is tell a joke. Anybody that knows me knows that I love to hear a good joke first, and also kind of like to tell jokes also. So anyway, this joke is about Bubba. Bubba lives down in Alabama, and Bubba owns several furniture stores down there. And each year, Bubba comes to High Point, North Carolina, to the World Furniture Market. By the way, I'm in High Point, North Carolina, and each year in our city, when there's not a pandemic on, we host the World Furniture Market, and buyers from all over the world come to High Point to buy and sell furniture. So anyway, Bubba decides he's had enough of High Point. He's going to go straight to Paris, France instead, pick out some furniture styles over there, just to change it up, to mix it up. So he hops on a plane, he flies over to Paris, France, he meets with the furniture people all day long, and he couldn't be more pleased with himself. He's bought some dressers and some nightstands and some upholstery that he thinks are just going to sell like hotcakes back in Montgomery, Huntsville, and Birmingham, and he's very excited with himself. So what he does that evening to celebrate is he goes to one of these French bistro type restaurants that he's heard so much about, and he wants to kind of celebrate. So he goes to this restaurant, and the maitre d' sees him and seats him there, and the place is very crowded, jam-packed Parisian restaurant, and seats Bubba at this little two-top table over to the side. So Bubba's sitting there, and he's so pleased with himself. Here he is in France. He's about to have a delicious meal, and he's had such a good day at the meeting with the furniture people. He orders a glass of wine, and he's just kind of sitting there taking in the whole scene when this pretty French woman walks by. And she looks like she might be looking for a place to sit down. Well, the place is very crowded, so Bubba, being the southern gentleman that he is, he invites her to join him, and she nods yes. Well, Bubba starts to say a few things in English, and it becomes very, very apparent very quickly that this pretty French woman doesn't speak any English, and poor Bubba doesn't speak any French. So anyway, Bubba's being resourceful, so he takes out a napkin and he draws a glass of wine on the napkin, and she nods yes. So Bubba orders her a glass of wine. Pretty soon he draws a plate of food on the napkin, and she nods yes. So they order their entrees. Well, they're sitting there and they're enjoying themselves, sipping their wine and eating their dinner, and pretty soon a little three-piece band starts to play across the restaurant. So Bubba gets out his napkin and draws two stick people dancing. The pretty French woman nods yes, so they get up and they go have a dance. They come back and they're finishing their wine, and they've just had such a nice time. They're just smiling at one another. Well, the pretty French woman grabs the pen and grabs the napkin from Bubba, and she draws a 4-poster bed on the napkin and shows it to Bubba. Now, to this day, Bubba cannot figure out how she knew that he was in the furniture business. Anyway, I hope you guys like that. And again, the book is Lovin Life. It's a collection of humor columns, and this joke is not in here. This was just for fun. So anyway, I hope you guys are well, and we'll talk soon. We can do this again if you like it. Take care.